Can you believe it? It's the end of the semester. Yay for all of us. So this is your final project. I'm giving it to you early so you can have time to do it and to do it like to the best of your ability. This is going to be due before midnight, Sunday, December 13th. This is your final. Please do not wait until the last minute to complete this because it'll take you several hours. That's why I'm giving you this extra time. So before you start, make sure you have access to the architecture and sculpture chapters. I know all you don't live in Houston. For those who live in Houston, the architecture chapter gives locations of architectural innovations in or around the downtown area. For those of you who live outside of Houston, you can find similar examples in your hometown. So also make sure you have a camera. It can be your phone. Everybody has a camera now. And then make sure you've allotted plenty of time to complete the scavenger hunt. As I said, this will take you several hours. So in addition to finding and photographing these innovations, you'll also have to create a PowerPoint. This is an example of a photograph from a student's PowerPoint where she's pointing at the innovation and she listed reinforced concrete, alley theater, downtown Houston. So in the written instructions, there's a list of 21 architectural innovations and then types of sculpture. Try to find at least 10 of these, any 10. You can pick any 10, but try to find at least 10. And for each of these that are correctly photographed, correctly labeled, and identified, these are worth 10 points each for a total of 100 points. If you find, if you want to find more, you can get extra points. So anything over 10, you'll earn 5 extra points per correctly identified and photographed image. There's 21 innovations. If you found all 21 and correctly identified them, you could make 155 points. So as you find each architectural element, you're going to take a picture of it. But you need to include yourself in the picture because I don't want you taking stuff from the internet. And so either have someone take a picture, the picture for you, or if you're taking the picture yourself, you're going to stick a finger or thumb in the picture frame when you take it so that I'll know you took it yourself. Like in this example, she's pointing at the architectural innovation. So when you take these photographs, don't take them from so far away that I can't see them. Make sure, like after you take a picture, look at it. Is it blurry? Is it unclear? Is it too dark? If it is, take the picture again. Because if I can't make it out, then I can't give you a grade on it. You won't get credit. So as you go along, as you take each picture, write down the name of the innovation and the name and or the location of the building site as you go along. Don't wait until you've taken all the pictures because you're not going to remember. I had a student that, bless his heart, I loved him, but he did that last year and then couldn't remember what anything was. So plan ahead, right as you go along. So once you've taken the pictures, you're going to create a PowerPoint. And this PowerPoint is going to include an introduction. I thought it's corrected this typo. So it should be AN. An introductory slide that includes the name of the assignment and your name and the date. And then your individual slides Actually, even if you find more than 10, you're going to clearly label them. So they're going to have the name of the building or location where you found it, and the name of the architectural or sculptural innovation. And you may include arrows or circles to further clarify where the architectural innovation is in the image. I've had students take pictures, and one, they've taken them from too far away. And then two, they say, oh, this is a block like a Corinthian column. But if I can't see the capital of the Corinthian column clearly, then it could look like a Doric column or Ionic column, and I can't like give that person the credit because I can't see what I'm looking at. So in this case, she's labeled as stained glass windows found at Christ Church Cathedral, location 1117 Texas Avenue in downtown Houston. So the background of your slide should be light gray, like mine are. I always ask you to do this because you don't get distracted from the photograph when you use light gray. You're able to concentrate on it. It also makes the photograph stand out more. And then you're going to save this completed PowerPoint as your first and last name, final. Make sure it's a PowerPoint, not a PDF, not a Word doc. It's got to be a PowerPoint. And then you're going to submit your completed scavenger hunt to me on Blackboard Message. Don't email me your scavenger hunt because these are big files, and then my UHD email will just like shut down because it's overloaded. So only send them to me through Blackboard Message as an attachment. And like I said before, the complete list of items to choose from is on page 2 of the Word document assignment. So I hope this is not a stressful final. I hope it's a fun one. And you'll be surprised at how many of these innovations or types of sculptures you'll just start recognizing every time you look. From this point on, poor you, you're going to be obsessing about architectural innovations. Anyway, it's been a pleasure, and that is the end of this PowerPoint. And it's our last PowerPoint.